it appears that we've been unlucky with the weather again, trying to show you our garden tours, but at least it's not raining. Snow we don't mind as much, or I don't mind snow as much, so we're going to proceed. Hopefully the connection's going to stay fine, but if we have any issues we'll record a video and we'll post that instead. If it cuts out, we apologise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you down, and I just wanted to point out that the alcove space from this area for you, this is where we tend to have our larger outdoor wedding ceremonies. So you can actually have up to 150 outdoor if you wanted to for your wedding ceremony. So we're going to head down now. Kat's going to be careful down the stairs. Concentrate. I always like to point out our little water feature here for you. It's only small, and obviously I don't know how well it shows on the video, but it's all covered by a net, so it's completely child friendly. But in the summer and the spring months it's all grown up, and it's just a really nice sound if you can hear it. So there's two ways we can get to the alcove. We can either pop a red carpet for you all the way along here and cut through the rose garden, or just behind Kat you'll see a very bare wisteria avenue. Now in spring and summer that's obviously got a lot of greenery on, and in spring it's got all the blossom on from the wisteria, so it's absolutely gorgeous. But I think we'll probably head down the red carpet route, which is included but completely optional. If you don't want a red carpet, if you prefer maybe barefoot on the grass on a nice summer's day, you could do that instead. But obviously the red carpet is there if you'd like to. So these are our rose bushes. This is our rose garden. Unfortunately in January and snow it doesn't look half as pretty as it should do, although the snow's quite pretty. I think the snow's, yeah, it's looking quite nice. But yeah, these are gorgeous, and you can have a look at the seasonal galleries online if you wanted to see what the rose garden looks like. And the whole length that we're walking now is wisteria, under the wisteria avenue. It's got roses in there. It's got a lovely border at the front that's got flowers in. So you can imagine if you are a flower lover like we are, then an outdoor ceremony down here is stunning. It's really pretty. So you keep walking all the way through. Now we've got Sonos out in the garden as well, so we can do your playlist for you. You know, you can pick any music that you want for your outdoor ceremony. We've also got plug sockets out here, so if you wanted your band, or maybe you seen Jam Duo yesterday and you really liked what they were doing and you thought, yeah, we'll have a piano and a cello down here. And you've got gorgeous views all the way around, so you can see the Cotswolds rolling hills that way. And then you come back round to where the ceremony would be. Now we're fairly flexible, in case you haven't gathered that, with how we set anything up. So there's a few different options for you here. You can have the traditional theatre seating. So your red carpet takes you all the way down the middle of the aisle. And you can stand underneath here, underneath the wisteria, and just go inside to what we call the alcove, but the registrars affectionately call the cave, to go and do your legal parts, because in the UK you have to be under a fixed structure if you're having a civil ceremony, and that's what you do underneath. So you just pop in there to do your vows and to sign the official marriage register, but all the rest is done out here. Other setups we've had out here, we've had like a cross, so the chairs are in the corner and you stand in the middle. We've had a swirl. We've had semicircles, so you know, as I said, we're really flexible, and we've got pictures and ideas to show you, so it's entirely up to you. Whilst we're outside, we're going to carry on and we're going to do a little walk of the bottom part of the gardens, and we don't really show you these that often, so I'll just point out some different things as we go. Obviously it looks very different in snow to what it does in the other seasons. So the first thing you'll come up to is the second of our outdoor fire pits. So we've got two fire pits at Glenfall. We've got one back up outside the ballroom and the bar, and then we've got this one down here. Now, if you ever wanted to do a sunset and snuggles, if you're not sure what that is, or if you've ever spoken to anyone at Glenfall, you'll probably know what it is. But this is where we tend to do like a sunset and snuggles and s'mores down here. So what we can do is we can get the fire pit going for you, we can get a lovely hot chocolate bar and s'mores on the logs, and the sun actually sets over this view here. So it's really lovely, and dependent on the time of your day, you know, it can work into your schedule. But we can put blankets out, we can put picnic blankets down here, you can have sparklers down here. It just looks really lovely. I didn't get what Kat's trying to tell me.
Lanterns in the evening.
Lanterns in the evening, yes. So obviously this can all be lit up for you as well. So this is just a really lovely way to come out and to watch the sunset if you wanted to. Just something else to do, but the s'mores are really pretty. So we won't go down into the orchard because of the snow.
It's a little bit slippy.
We'll point it out from here so that you can see exactly how far our gardens do reach. And we've got the 3 different layers. So this is our orchard down here. So at the moment it's all been cut back, but this is filled with wild flowers. We've got a couple of pockets of wild meadows down here. We've got a lot more rustic seating, you can probably see. We've got the willow tree, daffodils. It's just a really lovely, more sort of wild, another part of our gardens basically. So we find that it's quite popular for photos, especially if you want to come down and have some couples photos. The snow is bright.
There is a lot of snow now.
And then we'll probably start to wrap it up. But yeah, basically this is our lovely wild flower parts of the gardens as well. So hopefully you've enjoyed our tour. We're going to go in the warmth. Bye.